Okay, so look at the Skyrim Special Edition at 21:9. Now, Skyrim Special Edition is, sadly, not really any kind of special edition. It should have really been called the Lazy Re-Release Edition. It really didn't change much, and as far as ultra-wide support, we certainly didn't get any attention either. So there is zero native 21:9 support, the game just black bars it all. You'll need to download a mod called Ultra Wide Interface. Thankfully, this is the only mod you'll require, so thanks to the mod developer, Inacoma999, what a name. And I'll have full install instructions in the description, but it's very easy to do, so most certainly use it. So to install, go and download the file linked in the description, and you want to extract all of the contents into just a blank folder. Then go to your Documents, My Games, and Special Edition folder, and within there you'll see the Skyrim.ini file. Open that up with Notepad, and under the display area, add these 3 lines. Then save the file and close it. Then open SkyrimPrefs.ini, and again, under display, add the following 4 lines. Set the ice size H and W just to whatever resolution you want, 2560 by 1080 or 3440 by 1440. Then you finally want to create a new file called SkyrimCustom.ini, and in there paste in the following 5 lines. All of this will be in the description, and that's it. It's really simple. Once done, the gameplay will correctly scale to the sides to show off more of the world, with the HUD elements shifting to the edges where applicable and remaining center screen where required to. I did find occasionally, notably underground, that if you got too close to walls, the edge of the screen would clip into the wall and a blue shade would appear, like on screen, but that said, it's brief and hardly a serious worry. Cutscenes are all 21:9, and the main menu, in-game menus and loading screens have all their elements shift to the sides, and the background images, or whatever you want to call the designs to these screens, they extend to the entire screen space, not cutting off at 16:9 or the like. Screen effects, like blood from taking damage, use the entire screen. However, the blood spots, for example, are very fuzzy, just unclear and most likely stretched in order to use the whole screen real estate. I also want to point out, though, that there is lovely surround sound support. Now, performance-wise, it's not too bad. Running on a GTX 980 Ti at 3440 by 1440, I could hold 60 FPS the majority of the time, with every setting as high as possible. However, would dip into the high 50s, which I'm afraid is ridiculous, as this game is so old and looks like it does. Sadly redolent of Bethesda's history of optimization. There is none. There is essentially zero change from the original version of the game performance-wise, and the worst part is there remains a 60 FPS lock, and there is no way I can find to remove it successfully. I tried a number of methods, they worked, however the gameplay was then full of micro-stutter and horrendous screen tearing. You probably can't tell much with this footage on screen now because it's recorded at 60 FPS, whilst the game is really trying to run much higher, so it's making it feel smoother than in reality it is, but this stuttering makes any FPS lock I can find unusable. If I do find an FPS fix though, I'll do a quick update video explaining what to do for that, but as it stands, you'll be playing at 60 FPS, not a very special part of this game. Loading still takes forever, and as you have to do it every time you enter a building or city, yeah, it's bloody annoying, and you would really benefit from running off an SSD to try and minimize the amount of these loading screens you're sitting in front of. Another performance point I hit was VSync was forced on and needed to be turned off manually in NVIDIA control panel in order to remove the related control lag on screen for my G-Sync monitor, so remember to do that if you have such a screen. Even after doing this though, I still get lag in the menus, the cursor on screen notably lagging behind my mouse movements, and also on the menus, I found the mouse to frequently not interact well with them, so you're probably safer off using the keyboard to navigate error-free. Though I know that won't be great news for menu replacement mods, but I haven't been able to try any of them out personally, so potentially the mouse issues won't continue with them. Graphically, the game is basic. Quite literally, nothing of note has been done. It looks identical to the original, if not worse at times, with some overdone depth of field and bloom effects in places. This is the clear standout issue here, and what really makes this supposed special edition a joke and clear money grab. There has been no actual work done to make this any kind of notable change from the original. Even basic things like increasing draw distance haven't been increased, so you'll see a lot of pop-in as you travel around. You'll most certainly want to to install a mod to fix this. And furthermore, you'll want a mod to fix all the lacking visuals. It has still got the age-old feel of the world natively, but whilst beautiful in its own way, you really want to stick a few mods in and really see how it can look. This being the special edition, I would have liked to see completely reworked menus for PC users, as it's still using the original ones designed for console and so requires us to manually mod in better ones. And modding wise, this has been the big issue with the re-release, the fact that old mods won't right away work on this version, and as anyone knows, Skyrim had a lot of mods, so that's a massive loss of content for users switching to the new game. Now, whilst a good few have been ported over to the new Special Edition, a massive number were still left behind. However, we have good news. Skyrim Script Extender, the core component to a massive number of mods in the original, like Sky UI, has been announced will be coming to the new game in mid-March 2017, so this looks like the key step we needed in order to see a bulk of mods up and running on the newer title. All in all, if you picked this up for free because you owned all the original DLC, then you lucked out, and really this should have been free to anyone who owned the base game. It's very seriously not worth any kind of money if you already own the original. If you don't, then obviously pick this version up, as modding will only focus on this from now on, but yeah, otherwise there is little reason to. It should be pointed out that you can transfer your old save file to the Special Edition and continue if you have done no modding on that original version. Otherwise it won't work due to the modding compatibility with the new game, which obviously will annoy a lot of people. I'm going to give Skyrim Special Edition a WideAsFcuk score of 4. With the mod installed, it actually 21:9 wise is near perfect. It's only general PC issues that really are talking points about the game, which is great news. So I hope that gives you some information how the game runs at 21:9. Give this video a like if you found it helpful, and subscribe for future info. For any of the games at 21:9, head over to my channel. Hopefully I've covered it. If I haven't, then leave a comment down below and I'll try and cover it. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, the links to my Patreon page are in the description. See you later.
It's so nice to have a visitor. I get so lonely out here.
Where in Oblivion are we supposed to go? Where's the way up?
Just give me a minute. Let me think.